Steve, it was a 3-0 loss against Folkestone away. What is your initial reaction after the game?
Beaten by the better side. In my eyes, in what we've played so far this season, they're going to win the league. The quality of players they've got, the energy they've got, in my eyes, they're the ones that will win the league. You always get a feel for a team when you play them, and I thought today 3-0, I'd have been happy with a 1-0. You know, I said about the last 2 goals we conceded were avoidable on our front, but listen, the chances they missed, Sean's made 2 or 3 decent saves, but overall the chances they've missed, it could have been 7 or 8 really. Having said that, at 1-0, Dan's made a great run and put Liam in. His touch just wasn't there to finish it off. The ball got stuck under his feet, whether it's the surface or what. But no, listen, you don't win 10 out of 10 if you're not a good side. And like I say, we're not at that point at the moment. We'd won 3 out of 3, and we've got to lick our wounds and go again against Whitehawk Saturday.
There were some changes that had to be made. No Clem available this evening, and Crosley went off with an injury. How much of an impact is that having?
Yeah, huge. Clem's come back and done really well. His hamstring went on Saturday. Crosley, Isaiah, we've got high hopes for Isaiah. He done well, but Crosley had to come off after about 10 minutes, so we had to change the shape completely with the personnel that we had. Chem felt his groin. So again, with Marv just coming back, if Marv does something tonight and Chem does something and Crosley does something, we're back to square one where I only had 2 defenders at the start of the season. So I've got to try and manage that. Denzel's ribs were hurting him, so that's another one. So yeah, we've picked up a few injuries over the space of like the last week, but we've got to deal with it. Everyone's going to have injuries. You know, I just didn't want to have what I had at the start of the season, so I've had to manage it by leaving Chem out by his own thing as well, because he said it was hurting when he was walking. And like I say, hopefully everyone's come through unscathed today, and then we look to get these ones back that are injured, back fit and raring to go.
We've spoken in previous interviews about pivotal moments of the game. After going 1-0 down, we seem to have quite a good reaction and a lot of attempts on goal, but then the second goal went in. What do you feel contributed to that?
The goal was avoidable. We had 2v1 at the back when their goalkeeper caught it from our corner. He's bowled it out and their forwards managed to get it, run down the line and get a corner for them. That was the first goal, sorry. And that was avoidable. Second one, it's been a throw 40 yards. We've got no one in front. We give a foul away. Great finish from the fella. You know, he's played in the Football League. It didn't even have half a yard to shoot there and he put it in the net. And the third one, like I say, it was a long ball from their centre half. We didn't deal with the first one or second one, they've scored. So we had a couple of chances, especially when Dan Barry's gone, linked up with Isaiah and put it across and Rowan's just missed it in the 6-yard box. That would have made it 1-1. Like I say, Liam had his chance as well. So we weren't not creating chances, but sometimes we didn't do what had got us the results we'd got recently, and that was making defenders defend as much as we wanted them to. But again, like I say, they're a good side. They're league favourites in my eyes watching that today, and we've got to worry about ourselves and what we can do moving forward. And like I say, we've got 3 important games coming up just before, or 2 before the Christmas New Year period, which is Cray Wanderers and Whitehawk, and then we've got Welling as well. So if we can replicate what we've done in the last 3 games before tonight and get 9 points, you know, that'll hold us in good stead moving into the new year. And if you'd give us where we are at this moment in time, I know we lost tonight and everyone's disappointed. It took us all over 2.5, 3 hours to get here. It was a nightmare, but we got here, got the game on. If you'd give us the points that we got recently and the performances, you know, it sort of like lifted the camp a little bit. It lifted the supporters and the club. And like I say, we've got to do another little run like that again, just to try and push up the league.
Well, we have hit halfway through the season. What is your assessment so far?
Not as many points as I'd like. You know, we're 26. I would like to, we had 20 games on Saturday. I'd like 40 points. So we was 14 points off. We're now 17 points off of where I want to be. But again, and I will state it's been my problem from the summer of doing what I'd done. And we've changed a few things about and we're getting better. You know, and tonight isn't going to determine what we do this season. but no by stretch of the imagination. All we've got to do is just keep plugging away, keep pushing on, and keep playing teams. Like I say, the teams around us at the moment are the ones that I'm concerned about. You know, if we come here and got something, brilliant. We didn't come here to get beat. We come here to give them a good game and try and get something. And like I say, disappointing thing, we had 15 minutes to go and we was going cavalier and leaving ourselves exposed, and one pass was in on Sean, 1-on-1. So I thought, just tidy it up a little bit, get nice and tight, and then you might get that one chance. And if you get that one chance, everyone not worried about how many chances Folkestone missed. It's more about the 1-1 draw, and we're happy with it. So, like I say, this doesn't determine what we do this season. We lick our wounds, we train Thursday, and then we look forward to Whitehawk coming at Cray Valley on Saturday.
Speaking of Whitehawk, we did lose away to them. What sort of game are you expecting? How do you plan to prepare for it?
As always, they're going to be a physical, tough side. Sean, he's got them doing really well. You know, they're a bit like us. They had a good start. Well, they had a good start. We had a bad start. They had a little blip, and now they're picking up again. So they went away at Cray Wanderers last week and won 2-1, which is an easy place to go, showing where Cray are, up at the top of part of the table. So we know it's going to be very tough. It's going to be competitive, and we've got to roll our sleeves up and make sure we're in for a game. Otherwise, we'll get turned over.
Okay, well, hope your journey home doesn't take as long as it took to get here. Safe travels.
Cheers. Thank you.